Under the shroud of a moonless night, the Spectral Seekers, an intrepid group of investigators renowned for their insatiable curiosity, embarked on a perilous journey to unravel the mysteries of the infamous SS Obsidian, a ship that had long been lost to legend and now returned with a curse that defied explanation. The team was led by Captain Amelia Darkwood, an indomitable maritime historian whose thirst for uncovering the secrets of the sea was matched only by her fearless resolve. At her side was Dr. Victor Thorne, a parapsychologist of international renown whose relentless pursuit of the supernatural was driven by an unquenchable curiosity. Luna Nightshade, the group's tech-savvy specialist, armed herself with an array of cutting-edge devices designed to capture the spectral and the unexplained. As they set foot on the decaying vessel, the unsettling creak of time-worn wood played like a haunting refrain. Tension hung in the air, palpable as they ventured deeper into the ship's shadowy interior, their lanterns casting eerie, dancing shadows on the rusted bulkheads. Whispers, like ghostly sirens, beckoned them onward. Xavier Frost, known for his skepticism, felt an icy breath on his neck, prompting a shiver that he couldn't control. Seraphin Blackthorn, the group's sensitive medium, sensed the presence of malevolent spirits lurking nearby. The investigators pressed forward, each chilling discovery stoking the fires of their insatiable curiosity. Phantom footsteps echoed through the dimly lit corridors, cries of anguish filled the air, and apparitions flickered in and out of existence. The ship's grim history began to unveil itself, a tale of treacherous storms, mutiny, and a crew driven to the brink of madness. In the captain's quarters, they unearthed a dusty logbook, its pages revealing the ship's harrowing journey. The final entry was cryptic, alluding to an unholy ritual. Could this ritual be the source of the curse that bound the ship and its ill-fated crew to the realm of the living? Dr. Victor Thorne initiated a seance, and Luna Nightshade meticulously set up her arsenal of paranormal detection devices. Seraphin Blackthorn, the bridge between worlds, channeled her abilities to establish contact with the captain's tormented spirit. His anguished tale of despair and the malevolent ritual sent shivers down their spines. In a bold act of defiance, Xavier Frost ventured into the cargo hold where the cursed ritual had taken place. The air grew dense with malevolence, and he confronted a sinister presence that lurked in the shadows. Amelia Darkwood and Dr. Victor Thorne devised a plan to break the curse, to undo the ritual and offer a proper burial at sea to the tormented souls. With Seraphin's guidance, the Spectral Seekers embarked on the ritual of atonement, using relics from the ship's cargo as offerings. As the final relic slipped beneath the churning waves, a bone-chilling wail pierced the night, and the ship itself seemed to tremble. The ghostly apparitions began to dissipate, one by one, as if finally finding peace. The SS Obsidian, now freed from its curse, began to sink slowly into the depths of the ocean, disappearing into the abyss. The spectral captain nodded in silent gratitude before vanishing into the ethereal mist. The ghost ship, haunting on the high seas, was a tale of relentless curiosity, undaunted courage, and the ultimate redemption of a vessel long doomed by its dark past. The Spectral Seekers had not only uncovered the ship's harrowing history, but had also liberated the tormented souls that had haunted it for generations, leaving behind an unforgettable maritime mystery, an enigma that would continue to captivate and mystify the world. Ever since she was a child, Sarah Winters had been drawn to the mysteries of the supernatural. Her fascination with the unexplained led her to become a renowned paranormal investigator, known for her unwavering determination to confront the unknown. One fateful evening, Sarah received a letter from a small coastal town plagued by eerie legends. It spoke of a haunted lighthouse known as the Crimson Beacon, which stood sentinel over the rocky shores. The letter bore an urgent plea for someone to lift the curse that had befallen the town for generations. Sarah, always up for a challenge, saw this as an opportunity to prove herself and to uncover the truth behind the haunting. With her trusty equipment in tow and her heart filled with equal parts curiosity and trepidation, Sarah arrived at the desolate coastal town. The air was heavy with a sense of foreboding, and the townsfolk were reluctant to speak of the lighthouse's dark history. The lighthouse, perched on a rugged cliff overlooking the tempestuous sea, loomed like a silent sentinel. Its crimson glow pulsated eerily in the night, casting long, haunting shadows across the coastline. Sarah felt the weight of centuries of secrets as she approached. As she stepped into the lighthouse, the atmosphere grew palpably colder. The narrow, spiraling staircase seemed to stretch on endlessly, and the sound of whispering winds echoed through the narrow corridors. Sarah's footsteps were the only sound that pierced the silence. She reached the lantern room at the top, where the supernatural phenomena were said to be most intense. The view from the glass-enclosed room was breathtaking, but it held a beauty that concealed a deeper, darker truth. Sarah set up her equipment, a battery of cameras, audio recorders, and electromagnetic field detectors. She intended to capture evidence of any spectral presence that might reside within the lighthouse. Hours passed in solitude as she waited, the flickering crimson light casting eerie, dancing shadows. Whispers like spectral echoes filled the room, and Sarah could feel an otherworldly presence closing in. She couldn't help but wonder about the stories of shipwrecks and lost souls that were said to haunt this desolate coastline. Just as Sarah began to doubt the legitimacy of the legends, her equipment began to react. Cameras captured inexplicable orbs of light, and audio recordings picked up faint, ghostly voices. Sarah's heart raced as she realized that the Crimson Beacon was indeed haunted. With a mix of fear and determination, Sarah continued her investigation throughout the night. She documented every eerie encounter and collected evidence that would validate the town's legends. The spirits seemed to grow more active, their presence intensifying as the night wore on. As dawn broke over the horizon, Sarah knew she had uncovered the truth behind the Crimson Beacon's haunting. The lighthouse had become a sanctuary for lost souls, their restless spirits seeking solace in the crimson glow. The Solitary Seeker, unveiling the haunted lighthouse, was a testament to Sarah Winter's courage, her unyielding curiosity, and her unwavering dedication to revealing the mysteries of the supernatural. She left the coastal town with a sense of fulfillment, knowing that her solo investigation had lifted the curse that had plagued it for generations, and that she had given peace to the restless spirits of the Crimson Beacon. Ashlyn Ravenwood had long been intrigued by the unexplained. For months, she had been tormented by recurring dreams of an ominous mansion shrouded in fog, its wrought iron gates beckoning her forward while eerie whispers filled the night air. The dreams were relentless, their cryptic allure pushing her to uncover the truth behind their origins. Eamon Nightshade, Ashlyn's partner in the world of the supernatural, shared her curiosity. His motivation, however, had been triggered by a letter from his estranged grandmother. The letter arrived weeks before, filled with chilling warnings of a malevolent force lurking within a place she could only describe as Valewood Manor. She implored Eamon to confront this darkness, to break the curse that had plagued their family for generations. Lucien Darkthorn, their tech-savvy colleague, had his own deeply personal reasons for joining the investigation. His family's dark history had always been connected to Valewood Manor, a place they'd sought to keep buried in their past. Armed with an array of cutting-edge paranormal detection equipment, Lucien was determined to uncover the secrets that had haunted his family's name. As they approached the decaying town that led to the mansion, an eerie stillness hung in the air. The town seemed frozen in time, its streets devoid of life, and its houses in varying states of disrepair. It was as though the entire place had been held captive by the mansion's ominous presence. Valewood Manor emerged from the mist like a specter from the past, casting long, twisted shadows. The air grew thick with anticipation, and distant whispers seemed to carry on the wind. The mansion stood as a testament to forgotten secrets and concealed horrors, a place where reality and the supernatural blurred. Their lanterns flickered with reluctance as they crossed the threshold, and the mansion seemed to awaken. Whispers danced on the edges of their hearing, and the walls pulsed with secrets long held in the shadows. As they explored its dimly lit hallways, adorned with portraits of long-forgotten residents, Ashlyn felt a spectral hand graze her arm, leaving a trail of goosebumps and an indelible sense of unease.